I'm Dick Goddard. I'm reminding you, if you share your love with a dog, you'll never regret it. There's really nothing like a dog to spark up your life, whether you're a youngster, a senior citizen, or somewhere in between. Give the Lorain County Dog Kennel a call or check their website for photos of currently available dogs. Your best friend is waiting for you.
Welcome to another broadcast of the Lorain County Commissioners' General Meeting. Unless otherwise announced, meetings are held Thursday mornings at 9:30 at the Lorain County Administration Building, 226 Middle Avenue, 4th floor, downtown Elyria. These are public meetings, and as always, you are invited to attend.
Welcome to the July 21st meeting of Lorain County Board of Commissioners, being hosted at the Lorain County Dog Kennel. Where is our dog warden, Jack Slempa? He's probably in taking care of the dog. Okay. A thought for today is attributed to Jack Lavria, retired journalist and Leadership Excellence Award winner recipient, who says the only job where you start at the top is digging a hole. I think it's very appropriate.
Very nice quote, Commissioner.
Yes, okay, thank you. We have a certificate of appreciation. Well, welcome Howard Maier from NOACA.
Wow.
Good morning. How nice of you to join us.
Did you bring checks? Okay.
We have a certificate of appreciation for Grafton's Girl Scout Troop 423 on their generosity to the Lorain County Dog Kennel. Is there someone here from the Girl Scout Troop? Tony, are you getting the girls?
She's running.
Okay. This is a certificate to the members of the Girl Scout Troop 423, extending our appreciation of the Board of Commissioners to the following leaders and members for your kindness, hard work, and boundless generosity donated to the 2005 Lorain County Dog Kennel Open House. Leader Kathy Werner and Assistant Terry Keaton, and members Ashley Began, Brooke Brown, Haley Felt, Molly Holloran, Mindy Hartley, Veronica Havrin-Vina, Shannon Herman, Alexa Kentringshek, Samantha Keaton, Jessica Peggs, and Paige Stefanson. Girls, we thank you so much for what you have done for us today. And we want to give this certificate to you. Who gets to accept it? Haley. Haley? Each walking dog, so we can use it as a conclusion to our meeting. Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Also, the Board of Commissioners would like to thank the following people who have helped to make this open house a success. Again, the Girl Scouts 423 and their leader, Kathy Werner, Tops, Best in Pets, Apples, Larry's Deli, Pet Supplies Plus, Fligner's Supermarket, Cal Fligner, Kathy's Canine Clipping, Spoiled and Pampered Doggy, Go-Go Graphics, including Lisa Stella and Jack Corbett, Fox Veterinary Hospital Incorporated, located in Carlisle Township, Russ Gardner, Carlisle Township Fire Chief, and Russ is here. Would you please stand, Russ? Give us a wave. Thank you very much. Pepsi Bottling Company, the Cleveland office, Frank Buda, manager. IAMS Dog Food and Pet Care Products, BFI Allied West Services, Lorain Animal Clinic, Dr. Woods, DVM, Animal Medical Clinic, Dr. Johnson, DVM. Forever Friends Pet Care and Hospital, White House Artesian Springs, the Commissioner's staff and departments, Ken Carney, County Engineer, and staff of the Engineers Department. While we have made our best attempt to compile a complete list, we realize that we may have inadvertently omitted some individuals. If we have omitted your name, we do apologize and thank you. We have quite a list of sponsors here, and we do thank you. And we also are happy to see this seats almost full. Maybe we need to go on the road more often. One final thing, this is the Rural Urban Record had a front page picture the other week featuring Jenna Jacobs, who is a Carlisle Township resident. Jenna has been a 4-H member for a number of years, and she has been to shadow the commissioners on various occasions. And since we have 2 new commissioners this year, I thought that they'd like to meet Jenna. So we prepared a certificate for her, and she's here today. So Jenna, stand up, please. We're going to give this certificate to Jenna, a valued member of the Lorain County Trailblazers 4-H Club, recently awarded state 4-H honors, the Citizenship and Community Service State Achievement Award, named one of 5 representatives from Ohio to the National 4-H Conference, and an appointment to the Ohio State Junior Fair Board for a 2-year term. Jenna embodies the principles of 4-H in every aspect of her life, from being an active college student to giving back to her community of Carlisle Township as a volunteer firefighter. Lorain County is proud and honored to be represented by Jenna Jacobs. Jenna's mother comes to all of our meetings. She's the administrative assistant for Carlisle Township, and since we are in Carlisle Township today, I thought it'd be nice to honor a Carlisle Township resident. Jenna? Madam Clerk.
Okay. I guess we got that saying, early is on time is late. Did you see that on there today?
I saw that.
Okay.
It's absolutely
You
wonderful.
were late.
Before we do start
We're
with
late.
the business,
Yes.
Ted wants to introduce
I'd like
his
to-
guest.
I'd like to introduce my guest, Alina Riegel. She's from Austria. She was an exchange student here a few years ago at Lorain Admiral King High School. And after graduation from high school in Austria, she came back to join us for a few weeks. She'll be entering either law or the economics university. She's a very good student, accomplished violinist. She's traveled a lot of the country, and my family's been fortunate enough to have her staying with us. So I'd like you to all welcome Alina Riegel. Thank you very much.
Now,
Under Job and Family Services bills,
so moved.
Second.
discussion. Ms. Blair?
Aye.
Mr. Kayla?
Aye.
Ms. Kukowski?
Aye.
Investments,
Second.
discussion. Ms. Blair?
Aye.
Ms. Kukowski?
Aye.
Mr. Kayla?
Aye.
Appropriations,
Second.
discussion. Ms. Blair?
Aye.
Mr. Kayla?
Aye.
Ms. Kukowski?
Aye.
Transfers,
So moved.
Second.
discussion. Ms. Blair?
Aye.
Ms. Kukowski?
Aye.
Mr. Kayla?
Aye.
There are no advances or repayments, requisitions,
So moved.
Second.
discussion. Ms. Blair?
Aye.
Ms. Kukowski?
Aye.
Mr. Kayla?
Aye.
Travel expenses,
So moved.
Second.
discussion.
Aye.
You want discussion?
Oh,
No, she wasn't.
We didn't go to the vote yet, Lori. She wants to keep this meeting moving along.
somebody said to make it quick, so.
That's okay, Ms. Blair.
Aye.
Mr. Kayla?
Aye.
Ms. Kukowski?
Aye.
Bills,
So moved.
Second.
discussion. Ms. Blair?
Aye.
Ms. Kukowski?
Aye.
Mr. Kayla?
Aye.
Under the Commissioners, authorize various personnel actions as indicated on the summary sheet for employees within jurisdiction of Lorain County Board of Commissioners.
I take it no executive session today, huh, Jim?
Cortez?
I won't even say it. No, ma'am, there's no executive session today.
Wow.
Did the Chronicle get that?
I'll move for approval of the personnel action summary sheet containing 8 names.
Second.
Can I see it, please?
Yeah, I'm sorry. How rude. I apologize.
Forgot to sign it, Betty.
Pages? One page. Okay.
Any further discussion? Ms. Blair?
Aye.
Mr. Kayla?
Aye.
Ms. Kukowski?
Aye.
Approve the fiscal year 2006 NOACA due allocations for Lorain County in the amount of $85,046.
Mr. Maier is here from NOACA. Howard, would you like to comment on NOACA's operations in Lorain County since you took the time to come to our meeting this morning, please?
Thank you, Commissioners. It's great to be here. I guess I didn't realize that the NOACA dues allocation would be on the agenda today, but I'm very pleased to see that it is. And I just want to say that how grateful we are at NOACA to have a relationship as positive as it is with Lorain County over these years. I've been with NOACA now for 16 years, and frankly, one of the great personal joys of my career at NOACA is the relationship that I have with Lorain County officials and the work that we're able to do in Lorain County. Later on in the meeting, there'll be a resolution dealing with a bond issue which would raise money for the local match for transportation projects, which would use NOACA funds, and we're looking forward to that. And I think that's a tremendous opportunity for further solidifying the relationship between NOACA and Lorain County. So I'm glad to be here, and thank you very much for consideration of dues payments.
Thank you for your comment.
No?
I'll move for approval.
Second.
Any further discussion? Ms. Blair?
Aye.
Mr. Kayla?
Aye.
Ms. Kukowski?
Aye.
Under Community Development Department, approve the reimbursement to the City of Sheffield Lake for the engineering expenses in the amount of $1,331.10 to be paid from account 12603-2501-450406. This is a CDBG FY03 street improvement project on Hawthorne and Idlewood Avenues.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion? Ms. Blair?
Aye.
Mr. Kayla?
Aye.
Ms. Kukowski?
Aye.
Under Solid Waste Management District, designate Saturday, July 30th, 2005 as Lorain County's Computer Recycling Day in the county and pay various vendors in the total amount of $9,860 for advertising from account 20201-5302-490301, Chronicle Telegram 2700, Morning Journal 2400, La Prensa 400, Adelphia 460, WEOL Radio 1450, WDLW Radio $1,050, WOBL Radio 800, and WJTV Radio 600. This collection event will be conducted by the district using RET3 Job Corporation of Cleveland as the primary recycling contractor, governed by the same MOU that regulated the 2004 Computer Recycling Day. Altel has agreed to donate the use of their plant at 560 Turnus Street in Elyria. This event will be open to all residents of the county and all local governments, schools, nonprofit organizations, and businesses having offices here. Those with a large number of units will be accommodated with a special reserve drop-off time on Friday, July 29, 2005.
Dan Billman, where's Dan?
Right
I know
there.
He's here.
He's here.
Please, talk to us about this.
Dan Billman, Solid Waste Director for the Commissioners. Good morning, Commissioners.
Morning.
This program has been going on for a couple years and has been a very well received program with the businesses and communities. We have given out all close to 100 computers back into the community that RET3 has in fact refurbished. This program, as I said, has been working very, very well. They take these computers, and the ones that don't meet their specs, they will completely disassemble the computers and recycle everything down to the little screws that hold the components in. The other ones that they put back out to the schools or the communities or to nonprofits, they are generally been in over a Penum 2s. Now they're going into Penum 3s that they refurbish. So anybody out there, a nonprofit that would, or school districts that would like to have computers, all they have to do is request them through the commissioners, and we will make sure that the computers get to them. Any questions, commissioners?
Thank you, Dan. I'll move for approval.
I'll second.
Any further discussion? Ms. Blair?
Aye.
Ms. Kukowski?
Aye.
Mr. Kayla?
Aye.
Under the Board of Elections, appropriate not to exceed $10,000 to account 00101-1901-440101 to the Board of Elections equipment to purchase the wire racks from S. Rose, Cleveland, Ohio.
We took action last week. This is just to finalize what we did.
Correct.
Also move.
I'll second.
Discussion?
Yes. Just like to thank our staff for finding a local vendor, at least Northeast Ohio, versus buying from someone in New York to supply our Board of Elections with equipment. We like to keep the money at least somewhat local when we can.
Thank you.
Ms. Blair?
Aye.
Mr. Kayla?
Aye.
Ms. Kukowski?
Aye.
Under Domestic Relations, approve and enter into a renewal independent services contract, psychological services agreement between the Board of Commissioners and Deborah Koricki on behalf of the Lorain County Court of Common Pleas Domestic Relations Juvenile Division. This contract is effective September 1st, 2005 through August 31st, 2006, with a 30-day cancellation clause. The county shall pay $49.61 per hour in biweekly increments, and the court will reimburse any out-of-pocket expenses related to seminar training admission that the court requests the contractor to attend.
Also move.
Second.
Discussion. Ms. Blair?
Aye.
Ms. Kukowski?
Aye.
Mr. Kayla?
Aye.
Under the engineer, instruct the clerk to advertise for bids for the 2005 crack sealing various roads in Lorain County. Approximately 16.6 miles of county road will be crack sealed at an estimated cost of $176,145 to be paid from account 22001-1102-450301 MVGT Engineering Projects. This notice will be published in the Chronicle Telegram on July 22nd and 29th, and bids to be open at 2 p.m. on August 5th in the public hearing room.
Also move.
Second.
Discussion. Ms. Blair?
Aye.
Mr. Kayla?
Aye.
Ms. Kukowski?
Aye.
Authorize county engineer to pursue cooperative agreements between the County of Lorain with the municipalities and villages of the state of Ohio relating to the engineering costs for the construction and/or improvements of roads located within the county and controlled by such municipalities and villages. This is in anticipation of the issuance of $4 to $5 million in road construction bonds to be secured with MVGT proceeds and later repaid with OPWC and Issue 2 funds.
Mr. Cortez?
Thank you, Commissioners. Mr. Carney's here, and I think we'll kind of tag team this issue if you want to come to the podium, and we can talk a little bit about this. About 3 years ago, we did a program that was similar for county roads, and it was a great success, and Mr. Carney and myself have been discussing at length broadening the base of being able to assist these communities with getting in line for funding. The unfortunate part is, in order to get money, you have to have money. That is, you have to be able to complete your engineering and pay out sums of money to get in line and ask for funding. And some of these communities don't have the ability to do that, so the communities that have the money continue to get more money, and the communities that don't have the money continue to get less money. And with that said, I would allow Mr. Carney to explain how he is proposing that we assist the communities in Lorain County to get a leg up and get in front of that line.
Well, thank you, Jim. First off, I'd like to commend the commissioners and their excellent staff on bringing this visit to the dog pound and the dog warden specifically also. This is a great opportunity for people to get out and see what the dog pound's doing, and my office is right down the street, so give everybody an opportunity to stop by and visit. Great job, by the way. We did this before in 2001 where the county engineer's office received a $2 million bond for engineering purposes only for federal aided routes. This particular year, 2001, was for county road systems only. The result was we developed over $18 million worth of road construction using $2 million bond. 8-to-1 ratio, cash 9-to-1 ultimately. It was a great opportunity, and we'd like to do that one more time and share that expertise to the counties, municipalities, and villages. What they need to start the incentive on obtaining these federal funds is one thing, and one thing initially is that federal funding for engineering purposes, and this bond creates that, fulfills that need 100%. This bond is for engineering only for federal aided routes. There's 133 available routes within the Lorain County presently this year. Each city and each village has the opportunity to participate in this program. I've contacted each mayor of each village and each city. This was a few months ago. I've followed up with phone calls. Majority, if not all, have responded to this request. And I have numbers, and I have lists, and I have priorities from each city and village interested in obtaining these funds. Again, these funds are for engineering purposes only, for federal aided routes only. This would help facilitate receiving that 80% federal funding. And as District Chairman for District 9 for Ohio Public Works Commission, we are well versed on a county engineer's level on how to obtain the 20% match from Ohio Public Works. And we all know 80 and 20 is 100. So that would facilitate 100% paid federal aided route in the county. We foresee if all these monies are used between 4 to 5, you're likely to see in a neighborhood of $35 to $40 million worth of road construction using this amount of federal funding.
Now, thank you. Now, Commissioners, what we're proposing to do here is to ultimately issue $4.5 to $5 million worth of GO bonds, general obligation of the county bonds. This is one of those unique partnerships where Mr. Carney has the ability to pledge motor vehicle gas tax in support of debt service on bonds, but he doesn't have the ability to do bonds. So that brings us into a collaborative effort with the county commissioners and the county engineer to go out and seek these funds. Initially, what we would propose doing is passing this resolution authorizing the county engineer to consummate the relationships with the cities and villages that want to do projects and get contracts with them, intergovernmental contracts. We'll package some of those initially, and we've had talks last night on this, to do probably 1, 2, or possibly 3 issuance of construction notes. And upon conclusion of doing that and getting the work done, we would consolidate those construction notes into one larger bond. The reason to use construction notes, first of all, the money is rather inexpensive right now. Plus, you have to know when you go to the bond market exactly what you're going for, and you have to be 100% there, and it doesn't have any flexibility. Construction notes have the ability to draw on them, reduce them and increase them as necessary so that we can work the project, and when we get done and we know exactly the figure we're talking about, then we would go out for a bond. Plus, construction notes also give us flexibility in drawing down. We don't have the same time constraints that we have on the bonds. Mr. Carney has a couple projects that he's ready to go with pretty quick. It would take us a few weeks to get the first construction note. I will be engaging you in conversation in the next week or two to advance general fund monies to the engineer to begin the process, and then we would be reimbursed from the first construction note. We have money set aside for construction projects that we're working on, but we can bring the money back from the construction projects, advance it to the county engineer to start the process on the roads that you already have almost ready to go, correct?
Yes.
And that we were talking about $1 million, and then when we issued the first construction note, the general fund will be reimbursed. So that's going to happen within the next few weeks, and then we anticipate several phases to this until we're complete over probably several months.
That's correct.
Okay. It's a great program. We were the last time to do it with the county engineer for county and township roads. We are now the first one to extend that past county and township into the municipalities and villages to assist them. Nobody else is doing this. You're the first. Hopefully there'll be others around the state that will take that lead and do it. You're out in front of it. And there really is no downside to Lorain County, the taxpayers, or the county commissioners. Mr. Carney has significant motor vehicle gas tax to repay the debt service. He has pledged his motor vehicle gas tax for debt service, but it does count against your GO for your credit rating and bonding purposes. With that said, I know we've all had discussions on this. Maybe you want to, jump into that discussion.
Questions or comments?
Well, just like to thank Mr. Carney for helping put this together so we can start working with the cities who really need the help with infrastructure so we can move product in and out of our county.
Thank you, Commissioner. I'd like to add the birth of this concept was the fact that Ohio has been a donor state for decades. And Ohio has repetitively received less than 88 cents of their federal tax revenues of the dollar that goes back to the Federal Highway Administration. 88 cents for decades. With this type of situation, Lorain County would no longer be a donor state, or a donor county. And this is the first opportunity in the entire state of Ohio this is being done, to benefit municipalities and villages in a county. The county engineer's office did it in 2001. It's been proven effective. This is now expanded to the counties and villages, but it's the first county in the state of Ohio that's accomplishing this. And the rationalization behind this is one reason, is that we have been a donor state much too long. There are states in the United States that Alaska gets, I believe, over $1.28. I believe Massachusetts gets $1.34. We get 88. This will stop that in Lorain County, and with the Commissioner's lead and cooperation, as we always have together, we're going to see a tremendous amount of effort in the road construction within the next 5 years to benefit not only the county road system, but more importantly, the needs of the councils and cities' actions and the guarantees, so to speak, and that these could be accomplished, and a reassurance that these could be done. So I think the cities and villages are quite pleased with what you've done, and I think they're all looking forward to cooperating with this 10-year interest-free loan.
Thank you, Ken. Thank you, Jim.
Mr. Carney has proven himself in the past with how he's used these funds on the county roads, $18 million worth of road repairs for $2 million. So what's he going to do with $4 million? You know, it's a good thing. So are we not going after the bonds at all now, or are we just going?
Oh, no. We definitely are going after the bonds, but
not until after.
Not until after the projects are not construction, until the engineering is complete and the projects are complete. So we have a final cost of all that. It's very routine to go into construction notes and project notes before you go to bonds. It gives us a couple advantages, not just the savings of some interest money, but the flexibility so that we don't have to do all of this at one time and try to coordinate every project to get the engineering done at one time. We'll be able to implement this in phases that are more manageable. So the money will be available, and we will ultimately go to a jumbo bond at the end of that process. So the plan is the same. It's just that the road taken to get to the outcome is just a slightly bit different.
And the only way the general fund could be affected by this is if the municipality or the village defaults, and then Ken has to pay out of his motor vehicle gas tax. So we really can't.
I want to buy these bonds. The cities and the villages are going to be required to pay zero interest. That's going to be Mr. Carney's department's personal benefit to doing this to those departments.